I don't know if you yourself have a few things that you always take with you, or if you would say that, for example, we make a series of mists, and I don't know if you've tried them, but one of them is based all in flower water, hydrosols. And do you either see people kind of creating their own rituals on the plane to sort of pep themselves up and keep themselves going, whether it's misting or putting cream or oils on, or do you yourself find that you have your own little kit, or both?
Well, I love the mist because, especially on the longer flights, that is like a travel essential. You have to have that little bit of hydration in the air because the air at that altitude and for that long is so drying. So when we do travel to Europe or to South America, I have the atomizer mist. I have to have chapstick and lotion. That is just the three essentials, and a pair of warm, fuzzy socks because it gets really cold on the airplane. And then,
It
yes, and then
does,
for my
yeah.
hotel room, it's so funny, whether I'm traveling as a flight attendant on the job or with my family, I have to have a travel candle. I love to go into a hotel room and make it my own personal space by lighting that scented candle, and it gives that air of familiarity about the place, even though it might be a hotel that I've never stayed in a city that I'm unfamiliar with. That will give me my comfort and familiarity, and it just creates an environment in the room which is very pleasing and very relaxing. So if I were asked or telling somebody to
And
create a kit, it would be those five essentials.
that's perfect. I love your kit. And do you yourself feel that when you're traveling, do you prefer scents that are more floral, more herbal, or more citrus, or a
I
combination?
gear myself towards the citrus, um, and I do like a somewhat of floral. I don't like overly sweet. So
Right.
I guess I would gear more towards a little floral with a more heavier citrus base.
It sounds like you helped create the US Airways Envoy kit that Red Flower made, which is the Italian blood orange lip
Love it.
balm, this incredible face and hand towelette. I have to say, it's become a personal obsession of mine. It's in the Italian blood orange, and it just I drive a lot, so even when I'm just driving, I feel like I just need that little breather of freshness, and it feels so great. It's all alcohol free and cottony. And then this lotion that we did, which is an ocean lotion, which has eucalyptus and
Oh,
laurel.
wonderful.
And I myself always add a few things to my sort of travel kit. I like oil, so I travel with a little oil serum. And then I too feel that it is nice somehow just both to create a sense of space when you are traveling, to give the sort of cadence of time. Sometimes just lighting a candle is one of the most relaxing things, but also I hadn't really thought about it that way, that there is an element of familiarity. And I know you don't travel as much as some of the other flight attendants who are under more rigorous schedules. I think that creating some sense of comfort and of home wherever you go must become a really essential part of keeping yourself
And
happy and whole
grounded,
in the position.
absolutely.
And grounded, that's a great word, and grounded, because some people are on the road all the
Yeah,
time, right?
and you can, if you're not purposeful about it, lose touch with your home base because you are often on such a rigorous, hectic schedule. Sometimes, very long days with short nights, and other times you have wonderful long layovers somewhere. But even I recently had 30 hours in Long Beach, New York, which was wonderful. We were right on the ocean. It was a lovely environment, but it's not home. So even though you might
Right,
have
right,
this beautiful hotel in this lovely setting, it's still not home. So and for me, I embrace
right.
that because it's out of my routine. I look at it as a little vacation. But again, I'll go back to saying that may not be typical of most flight attendants, unfortunately.
Right. And I think it's also just kind of where you are in that moment, and if you can bring yourself to the feeling that even though maybe you'd rather be home, taking that opportunity to welcome the place where you are, even if it's just a short little visit, somehow you can see so much in a short time.